No. Can you unmute yourself? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can you hear yourself? Yes, that's fine. We can just let the phone run and we can see each other on the Zoom. So then in that way, we can still hear the talk. I think your speaker may not connect with Zoom or something.
Yeah, no, that's all right then.
Okay. So what I suggest the following agenda for our meeting. First of all is you give me a little bit of background about your business and also your products and your vision. And then I will share with you how we're managing the project and how that look like. And we can go next, next step. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Cool.
Basically, I want to start a meat processing plant for quail.
Yes. Where are you based?
I'm in South Australia.
Okay, cool.
So I've got pretty much everything but the meat processing line.
Yes.
And I can't seem to find anything in Australia to start the meat processing.
Yes. Okay. So have you got the land already?
Yes.
Okay. So have you secured the land?
Sorry?
Have you secured the land?
Have I secured the land?
Yes, secure the land. Yeah?
No, I'm leasing it. I'm going with partners with someone.
Okay, leasing it. Okay, you have the leasing agreement in place?
Yes.
Okay. With those meat processing plant equipment, do you have a list for those equipment?
No. There's nothing in Australia that has anything like that.
Okay, so do you
need something similar to a plucking machine for quail?
Okay, so do you have a picture? Can you show me?
I have to sort of download it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have anything on your computer right now you can show me?
No.
Okay, so what
I'm sort of hoping you look around and see what they have over there.
Okay, so for the meat processing plant for quail, like do you just require one machine or like it's a multiple different machine?
Well, it depends. If there's one machine that does it all, I'll take that. If not, I may need multiple machines.
Okay, so how big is your plant?
Well, I'm hoping to do maybe 2 birds an hour.
Okay, I see. So let me have a look. When you actually talk about that, and let me have a look. Okay, so it's a similar like a chicken.
It is, yeah. It's similar to a chicken, but they're small.
Yes, it's a smaller, but it's a very similar like a chicken processing the chicken.
Yeah.
And so usually it's more like stainless steel type of the kind of the things. Yes. I see.
basically the machine I'm looking for, it does like take the feather off the bird,
Yes.
put it through the hot water
Yes.
first, and then take the feather off.
Yes.
If there's another machine that cuts off the head, that
Yes.
would be good. Yeah.
Okay, let me see quite processing equipment.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically you would look at have some meat okay, sort of, you know. Let me see here. You would need to have like a plucker machine,
Yeah.
scaling machine,
Yeah.
and some table, like AV scaling table and blood letting table.
Yeah. And also maybe the vacuum gut machine where you stick it in the bird and sucks out all the guts.
Yes. So you have, you know, probably you need to have quite a few different things to go through all of that. Did you had any chance to look at in Australia at all?
Yes, I looked around in Australia. I rang up master butchers everywhere, and
Yes.
no one sells it.
And what do they say?
They said to look at France.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because French like eating quail as well.
Okay.
And the US, but because there's no sort of buying agent for US,
Yeah,
I can't seem to find.
I
I'm still
see.
looking.
Yeah.
There is a big processing plant for quail in the US.
Yes.
I'll still give you guys a go and see what you come up with.
I see. So definitely we can have a look around for you for your now I understand what you're looking for. That's good. You're looking just for one set or you're looking for a few sets?
Well, depending what the price is and how much is it to ship over. Like I said, like minimum of 100 birds an hour, but I'm hoping maybe 1,000 bird an hour.
Okay.
Processing plant, yeah. I'm trying to go very large scale.
Okay. So let me see this one more so. China is quite strong on quail processing equipment, and because you know China love the eating quails.
Well,
So so they have what they call the quail plunker.
Yep.
And then they also have feather removal.
What is it?
The remove the feather.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they also have like scalding, the tank.
Yeah, when it's actually the hot water.
Yeah. And also let me see. Yeah, now I see. Okay, that's cool. We can certainly look into that for you guys. Did you have a chance to look at the video we sent you, the email we sent you?
Let me see. Oh, it's still there.
Yes, I'm here.
Let me go in the email. Here we go. Oh, right. So what part of the email was I supposed to look at?
Oh, in that email, literally there are 6 dot points, and each point consist of a video. But that's okay. If you haven't watched it, that's okay. I can go through that with you.
Yep. Okay, cool.
All right. So if you let me see here. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, there we go.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so you can actually see my screen.
Still loading. Oh, there we go. Yep.
Okay, cool. What I would do is, do you have any budget for those machines or equipment?
To be honest, no. Like, I don't know how much it's going to cost and all that. So this is why I'm sort of phoning you. to get a sort of like a rough idea, how much would it be to use you guys, but get it sent over from China to here?
Sure. Do you know roughly how much it costs in Australia?
Like for chickens, I can probably set up a 300 bird just for the machinery for about $5.
You mean $5,000 or what?
Yeah, $5,000 for a 300 bird machine.
Okay. Okay. So $5,000 for chicken for 300 an hour, chicken machine.
Yeah.
Everything, including the blood letting and the scaling machine and the plunker machine, everything.
Yeah. So basically, the chicken ones, they're fairly cheap because they go on the conveyor belt. Their legs go on the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Cut off the heads, and then it goes through like an automated machine where it sprays scalding hot water onto the feathers as well as plucks. And then it goes through, and then there's like an air gun where you stick it inside the chicken and you suck out all the guts, and it processes on to, and by the time it gets to the table, it's been what do you call it? Blood dripped, drip dipped.
Yes.
And then you process it onto the table.
Yes, that's right. So minimum you would need 4 different type of the machine. And
that one I'm talking about is like pretty much one machine.
1 year old.
Like
multifunctional.
Yeah, multifunctional. So the machine, the bird goes in, it has the pluckers, it spins around, and it sprays hot water on it. So it cuts off the head, and then when it hits the scalding hot water, scalds it and has plucking at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So I don't mind buying 4 machines because quail's a bit sort of different. They're smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. When do you want them?
Well, I need to start building up my stock. So I don't start laying again here for at least another 8 to 10 weeks.
So I see. So you want the machine to be arriving around
say 14 weeks.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. 14 weeks. Well, that means you literally need to start it now.
Yeah. And that's what I was wondering, if you could sort of tell me what your fees are. If there's a way to sort of pay you, I don't know how you work, but I wouldn't mind you finding out some quotes for me before I give you the full amount to process. Okay,
got it. No problem. So let's have a look. I think, I know exactly what you're looking for now. That's great. Yeah. And also, we can go through our process, and then I will give you a recommendation. What do we do for the next? And then also I will explain to you how much we charge, and we can proceed from there.
Sounds good.
Awesome. So give you a little bit of background about us. As you can see here, we are Australian leading sourcing company. We make it all possible for company of all size to buy direct from factory in China. If those machines are, let's say, $1,000, you pay $1,000. You pay a separate fee for service, so it's very transparent, independent. Yeah. We help our client to import from button to bulldozer, whatever they want. We help them to import. Okay, so in the past 16 years, we won many different awards. You name it, we have it. We also received many mentions in the media as well. And so we have many clients, like over 2,000 clients in Australia. And we have a network covers 36 different cities in China. We have an office in China as well. Yeah. So when you go to say, have you been to Alibaba website?
No.
Okay, so when you just happen to come across a supplier, you're interested, you pay the money, you receive the product, it's perfect. We call that it's luck. Okay,
Yeah.
luck will run out very quickly. In China
Yeah.
direct sourcing, we actually don't believe in luck. We believe
Yeah.
in system. System
Yeah.
produce results. When you
Yeah.
receive the equipment,
Yeah.
and you find there's some problem with the equipment, it's already
Yeah.
far too late. Okay,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
believe in the quality supply start from the beginning with
Yeah.
stage one, even before you start thinking of importing. Recently we have a customer in Gold Coast. He paid $80,000 on copper wire, and yet when he opened the container, he received the container loads of sandbag. So
Oh.
yes, and it's really shocking, and we don't want that to happen to our client, and
Yeah.
so that's how we designed what we call the 3 stage of importing process.
Yeah.
So with that, as you can see, the stage one is a research and tender, and sampling, purchase order negotiation, production and delivery management. So
Yeah.
come to here would be once we get Tony, your project in place, we
Yeah.
would prepare the request for quote. We would contact more than 30 supplier in this category. We will then, have the supplier prepare a supply summary report for you, and then also the quote comparison. So then you can really see, what's the fair market price. And you can see here for the cardboard boxes, you have international price, good international price, and the local price here. And yet we can, the backup plan, negotiation power for your particular machine.
Yeah.
And in this scenario, you can see we actually saved our client nearly $168,000 because of directly importing from China. And then we also do a landed cost analysis. Say, Tony, not only like how much the cost you're buying in China, but also how much is the freight? What's the volume? What's the total volume? And what's the insurance? What's the custom duty? What's the custom GST? What's the clearing charge? What's the cartage from the port? And when it's landed at your door, how much that will be? So we actually work out that for you to make sure, at the beginning, your project is feasible.
Yeah.
So do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay, so that's basically for stage one. And then in your project, if you just only want one or two sets, then you probably just straight go to the sampling or purchase order negotiation. So for the sampling, it will depends on we have a China office, and also we can shortlist supplier, and then we can organize sample, send it to you. And then for the purchase order, we can draft the purchase order with, quality control procedures, term of payments, and also packaging requirement, quality issue, delivery delay, dispute resolution. One of our customer, he is quite funny. He paid over $200,000 for the mask making machine.
Yeah.
He funded the supply himself. Okay, he paid when he received those 20 machines. There are 2 operating, 18 are not. He called us in, he engaged us then, and wanted us to do the dispute resolution. I went back and checked. My God, he hasn't checked the background of the supplier. He didn't have any quality control system in place. It's a big mess. And the 20 machine he received is everywhere. Like there are some machine have the supporting system, some machine doesn't. The parts just missing. And to fix that, and he only have really 2 out of 20 are working. The rest 18 are wasted. He literally, wasted his $180,000. What? I don't know what else to say. I said, why don't you engage us at the beginning rather than now? So the stage 3, production and delivery management, we would actually place the purchase order, arrange the supply payment, organize delivery, organize customs clearance, and deliver to your door. So then depends on the value of the order, your situation, we can then organize the PSI, pre-shipment inspection, or during production inspection. So had my customer engaged us, previously in that project, we would organize a pre-shipment inspection, and everything can be avoided. We can actually do a testing, go through the process. So anyhow, this is basically some of the sampling process we go through. Your investment. So for stage 1, research and tender, your investment on us is actually, including the contact more than 30 supplier. You have supply summary report, you have quote comparison, you have the landed cost analysis. Your investment vary from 2,997 to 4,997, depends on the complexity of the project and the scope of work. And then, sampling stage vary from 1,697 to 4,897. And then the purchase order is 1,650 per manufacturer. And then stage 3 is 1,550 plus 10% of cost of goods at factory door. So stage 1, 2A, 2B are all one-off. Once it's done, it's done. So in your scenario, we would suggest probably you only just take stage 1 baby step, okay? Doing a research and tender, we can work out for you, and also, have a look at it, like your capacity, whether to buy one set or quite a few sets, because depends on, like as you said, the price, and also as well as the processing power, and what sort of the processing you needed. You may need quite a few sets of those machines. And so
at the same token, we'll see how it sort of comes up, but even if you have to do baby steps and just buy one machine, see how it goes over here. If it goes well, then you go and get multiple machines.
Correct, exactly right. I think we start with stage 1 research and tender first, and then we only do one set of the machine to do the sampling. And once we're happy with that, and then we can do place the larger order. So then in that way, it's much safer. So in that scenario, if you can see the value of our services, you felt you can trust us. The next step is we need a new account application form. Have you registered the name of your company?
I was going to just use my old one.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And also, for the initial investment, 2,997 plus the GST, you can either pay by EFT or you can either pay by credit card. Which way do you prefer?
EFT, I think.
Okay, that's fine. So, have you filled in the new account application form?
No, where is that?
Okay, it's in the email I sent you.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's okay. What's the name of your company?
Girong Produce.
Girong, G-I-R-O-N-G?
No, D-U-R.
D-U-R.
O-N-G.
O-N-G. Okay. Girong process. Produce.
No, produce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Produce. All right. Do you have an ABN handy?
Sorry?
ABN, your ABN handy?
Yeah, I don't have it handy, no.
That's fine. So, are you happy for me to send you an invoice?
Yeah, send me an invoice and an application.
Yeah.
Again.
Okay.
I'll just stick it on here. Oh, what's this one here?
Okay.
Not available.
That's fine. I will send.
So it's 3,000, is it?
Yeah.
GST.
Plus GST.
Plus GST. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And that's just for stage 1 for finding and development.
Yes, for funding and the tender, research and tender. And so basically we will then get to know the price, get to know who can supply you, get to know their quality control procedures, get to know the landed cost analysis, and then shortlist the 3 suppliers for you to move the next step.
Yeah. So how much is the next step? Stage 2 and stage 3.
Okay. So basically, if we have a look at here, So stage 2A is sampling, and depends on the the process and the strategy, whether you use 1 or use 2. At the end of stage 1, we will give you a recommendation, and we will give you a quotation on the spot.
Yeah. Okay. But you didn't sort of answer the question. How much is stage 2?
Oh, stage 2 is from 1897 to 4897. Can you see my screen?
And stage 3?
Stage 3 is stage 2B is 1650. Stage 3 is 1550. Yeah, plus the GST. Yeah, plus the 10%. Yes.
So stage 2 can get up to, and how much is it to put it in container and bring it over?
All right, that will depends on the volume. Depends on how many cubic meter. Each cubic meter, the price vary from whether it's a 20-foot container, whether it's a 40-foot container, depends on how big a machine are, and that have so many variation. However,
let's go with 20 foot.
Yeah, with a 20-foot container, you can probably have a 26 cubic meter.
26 cubic meter.
Yes. Yeah. So, but then depends on the size of your machine. Yeah. How many machine put into the freight? For a 20-foot container, it vary from used to be like around $2,000. Now it's a peak times, peak season, or from which port, from which transit, and it can go to 3,000, 4,000. Yeah. We will work out that for you at the end of stage 1 research and tender. In stage 1 research and tender, we will including everything from China delivered to your door. Okay, we will we work out all the cost, including your custom, your GST, your duty, your freight, and work out the volume. We will use a formula to answer every single details. Yeah. Oh, no. Look, I understand that. I'm just sort of trying to get the bigger picture first up. Yeah. So, all right, well, send me the application, and I'll look over it. And what is it? And we'll go from there. So stage 1. We'll go with stage 1. Send me the application. I'll fill it out. It gives me a little bit of time to think about it. Sure. Yeah. How about if we just book a meeting on Monday? Then in that scenario, I can also arrange the project officer to go through the project with you. And if you have already made the payment beforehand, that's great. Or otherwise, I can just take the credit card on the day. How about say the same time, 12 o'clock on Monday? Would that work for you? 10 o'clock Monday. Can we make it 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock. Okay, we make it at 9 a.m. Yeah. Okay. My time or your time? Okay. I was okay. What time your time now? 12 o'clock. Okay, mine's 12 as well. So the same. We are the same. So it's 9 a.m. and 16th of August. Yep. Okay, I will then give you a call, and we will have an onboarding process, and just to go through the whole your requirement, and if you can send us as much as an image or product specification, that'd be brilliant. Yep, beautiful. Wonderful. You have a you have a great weekend. I'm looking forward to have you on board. Thank you very much. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Bye.